Good morning, scholars. This is Mr. Plum here. Going to do this experiment. This experiment is called the egg drop experiment. As you see here, got my egg, got my toilet paper roll, got a paper plate on the other versions of this experiment. You've seen it done with pie tins. You don't have to use a pie tin. You can use a paper plate like I'm using. But you have a cup of water. I'm also taking precautions. I'm going to put some paper towels out front because you know water is going to get spilled. So the idea of this is to make the egg drop straight into the cup without breaking. And yes, this is a raw egg. So let's just see what happens here. My camera is not cooperating with me very well. Well, it's going to be at a weird angle, but that's all right. So the idea is I knock the paper plate out, and the egg drops into the cup. You ready? Voila! Just like that. Boom! Done, baby. So, why does it do this? This is Newton's first law, the law of inertia. When you pushed, and inertia says that an object in rest will stay at rest until acted upon by an outside force. An object in motion will stay in motion until acted upon by an outside force. So what's happening here, you just set the experiment up with the paper plate, the cup, the paper towel roll, or toilet paper roll, whichever you use is fine. And then you just knock it out, but you have to do it fast. If you don't do it fast, then it'll knock it to the side. So inertia is causing the egg to drop, and of course we know our good old friend gravity. Our good friend gravity is pulling down upon everything at a constant rate. One of the other things that Newton discovered, but actually this was discovered by Galileo much longer before Newton. And Galileo, when he was trying to prove that the Earth was not the center of the galaxy or the universe, he wanted to prove how things fall at a constant rate. And so his famous experiment, he took a large cannonball and a small iron ball, and he took them to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, dropped them off. And according to Aristotle's observations and Aristotle's thought processes before that, the heavy iron ball, the cannonball, was supposed to hit the ground first. However, when Galileo tried this experiment, he dropped the little iron ball and the large cannonball, which is a large iron ball of the time, dropped them both, and they both hit the ground at the exact same time. The reason being, gravity pulls on everything on Earth at a constant rate of approximately 9.8 meters per second squared. And because gravity is a constant, it pulls things straight down. So when I hit the paper plate out, the egg dropped straight down into the cup and did not break. So the idea of the experiment is you're supposed to get the egg into the cup without touching the egg or the paper towel, and you can only use one hand, and you can only strike it once. So that's how you do it, and that's how it's done. So hope you enjoyed that. There'll be some questions to follow about inertia and about Newton's 3 laws that'll come with this. So if you're doing this at home, make sure you get your parents' permission first and ask them to help you get it set up. Make sure you got it set up right. And you don't want to make a mess. Put the paper towels out. And just so, yes, you can try this at home. Take yourself a picture or a video like I'm doing, and then email it to me, and you will get bonus points for doing so. So, hope you enjoyed that. Cool science rules.